Welcome to Crash Out Sports Podcast with your host Rod and Quinn.
Yo, welcome to the Crash Out Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Rod Uncensored, and
It's your boy, man, Quinn, man. Another happy day. Got my Eagles gear on, man. Feeling
man, come
good,
on,
man.
man, with the bullshit.
Feeling
We ain't gonna
good.
start this shit
Feeling
this early,
good,
man.
man.
We ain't gonna start
Feeling
this shit
good,
early,
man.
man.
Great. Doing great.
Okay. What's been going on with you? That's it?
Kind of want to talk about what happened in the NFL recently. Rondale Moore, man. Condolences to his family, his friends. Marshawn Nealon and Kyron Lacey, obviously earlier on in the season and before the season started. And if you're struggling with something, man, talk to somebody. Don't hide it. Like I say, don't hide it from nobody.
That's facts. That's facts. That is facts, man. And I think, man, with that situation, dealing with all those injuries, man, and not knowing what's after the game probably played a big part of what happened in that situation, man. Sometimes ball is life for people, man, and we don't got nothing else. You don't feel complete, man. That shit was probably draining trying to make a comeback and for your knees to keep on tearing up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
RIP to that fella, man.
definitely. Read earlier today, a 17-year-old kid, Jalen Bailey, also died early on this week. Cancer, bone cancer.
Glad they got guests on here.
I think last week, Parker Sutherland. Over the weekend, he was a 18-year-old tight end freshman. I forget what college he said it was, but he ended up passing away during his workout. Again, condolences to their families and their friends. It's getting crazy out here, man. It's getting crazy.
It definitely is, man. Definitely is, man. It's getting bad, man. It's getting bad, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, you know what else I got on my mind, man? And the thing about it is, man, this Cleveland media right now is irking me. Is no way you really believe you should give Malik Willis 40 million from 6 starts. It's a different story to give the keys back to Deshaun Watson because you're paying him $100+ million a year right now. I forgot how much his contract. I think he had like 130 left. I think on his contract, something around there.
Yeah, he had like
Roughly.
200 million guaranteed when he first signed it.
So you know what I mean. You want to last the back end of that contract. If you want to give him another shot, it makes sense. But to think Malik Willis is going to save the day, nah, man. I think this Sam Darnold effect is getting bad, man. I think it's the Sam Darnold effect, man. I truly believe it's the Sam Darnold effect. Now everybody's going to trying to find that next hidden gem. Oh man, if we can work Sam Darnold out, we can do this with AR. We could do this with Geno Smith. We could do this with Kirk Cousins. So I think it's going to be a lot of that shit this year, man. And you know what I mean? Do I believe people should have second chances? Yes, but sometimes you just gotta go. Sometimes you gotta go what you already got in your hand. You know what I mean? If they want to get a quarterback out of the draft, like a Ty Simpson or something like that, cool. But to bring an arm for 40 million or whatever the minimum is, you trying to get this vet for or whatever. A 5 year deal don't make sense because you got Shador with a cheap rookie deal. If he can't beat out Shador Sanders can't beat out Deshaun Watson, then let Deshaun play for the rest of the year and go to 2027. But to bring an arm right in now, when you got extra, you need so much on that offensive line. You need so much weapon wise. You know what I mean? You need another corner. You know what I mean? They got that corner. Forgot that boy name. I think his name was.
Denzel Ward, and
No,
then you
no,
got
they got him from Jacksonville. I think his name is Tyson or something. Or
Hill, yeah,
yeah,
Hill, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you got so many holes, man. It's not. It don't make sense to try to get one of these retread quarterbacks. That's my thoughts.
I think that my problem was that when they drafted Dylan Gabriel in the third round and tried to draft Shador in the fifth round, wasn't a good ordeal. And then you bring in Joe Flacco last year, and he ended up trading him away, letting the rookies kind of duke it out. As I'm getting hurt, Shador gets his opportunity finally, and he didn't have the best rookie season because he only got to play what 6, 7 games, something like that. And then Dylan Gabriel played roughly 5 games before he ended up getting hurt. So, and then Deshaun Watson coming back this season coming
What's
up.
up, boy?
Um, it's not the best thing to bring in another arm because now you're having the same problem you had last year. Because remember, they brought in Joe Flacco, they brought in Kenny Pickett, they had Shador Sanders, drafted Shador Sanders and Dylan Gabriel. They had a fifth guy, I forgot what his name was, but they ended up having to release Kenny Pickett. Rusor was number 5 spot. I thought it was Shador, but he didn't get moved up because of the training camp. So my issue would be if you're gonna try Deshaun again, you're like you said, you're gonna have to beef up your team. You're gonna have to fill in spots that you know you need. What's the biggest problem with the offense was probably was definitely protection. I think weapon wise, they're like young guys. So you got like Njoku, who's a vet, but you got Isaiah Bond, who was making some good plays. You got Harold Fanning was making some good plays. Jerry Judy was a problem because he kept dropping certain balls, which didn't make sense. Pause, but it makes sense, you know, on certain plays. So I feel like if they're going to get better as a team offensively, get better linemen, bring in a true number one. I don't think Jerry Judy is a number one. I think he's better off playing number two, like he was in Denver. And then for defensively, y'all gotta help Miles Garrett, man. He cannot be the only one on that line. That cannot work that way. You need somebody up the middle. You need some better linebacking core. The rookie is good. What's his name? Like Prince Winter, whatever's his linebacker name. He's a great young linebacker, but you're going to need a better front seven. Definitely going to need a better 5 or 6. Definitely. I think that the war's still good, but he needs help too.
Like,
So
I don't think they're missing too many pieces on defense. I think their main problem is offense. You know what I mean? That's their main problem. That defense is
no, it's
they're elite. They was the top defense. You know what I mean? I know Devin Bush left. I know they probably ain't gonna be able to resign Devin Bush. He had a good year for him. I forgot the other boy, Swessinger, the
yeah,
guy
yeah,
from
yeah.
UCLA, or
Mhm.
he's nice. Like, and I think another running back would be nice for him too, because I know that Junkins got
Junkins,
hurt.
yeah,
Yeah, he got his
Junkins.
knee torn out. That's gonna take him a while to come back from. But and I think Njoku, I think he's gonna be a free agent. He's leaving this year because they like. But so if they get another tight end, they can get a tight end in free agency to add
Yeah,
with Fanning Jr. They do that, they be all right. But that them tackles and that offensive line, man, I'm telling you, Elkin High School had a better offensive line than them, and you know what I mean. And there were no IMG, so they gotta do something with that offensive line, man. I don't care who you put back there. You can put Jesus back there. It wouldn't
yeah,
matter because that offensive line, man, they got more holes than Swiss cheese in it.
yeah. It's definitely at the guard spots too. Like if you looked at a lot of the doors sacks came from outside and within, I think the left guard. a lot last year. So if they just kind of just look for vets who can fill in those spots just for this year, because if you're not going to play Shador, which they already said they're not committing to him because Deshaun Watson coming back. If you're not going to commit to Shador, then they should definitely look to protecting Deshaun Watson because he was already out. He's been out for what past 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think like I said, man. Sometimes recooking them French fries from McDonald's backfire on you, man. It tastes rubbery, so they're gonna have to figure out, man. I think competition is good, so I don't mind the comp. You think he shouldn't get the opportunity to get the first round? So let him battle that. And if he wins, Deshaun Watson wins, I feel like you gotta release your door because the media is gonna keep on bothering him. It's not him doing it, but it's just the overall his aura. The media is gonna keep on. Oh man, when's Shador gonna play? So you're gonna have to release him, and then that's where it gets tricky. You're gonna have to see what happens from there.
The problem with that is that they're not going to release Shador because of jersey sales. Think about it, his last name is Sanders. Probably didn't trade him this season. The last name it brought in a lot of revenue. It was the same thing when the Pistons decided to sign D'Angelo Ball. His jersey alone got them money. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to release Shador. I feel like if they're going to take Shador out of that QB room, it's going to have to be through trade. The problem is who will want Shador Sanders to be their number one or even just be a simple backup. That's the issue that is going to be the problem for.
I'll say this: the Jets. The Jets don't got nothing. Who's selling jerseys for the Jets? To be honest with you.
Jared Wilson,
After that, who else?
Brees
Brees.
Hall.
And I heard he's thinking about retiring.
Because that injury. He's not. Yeah, he's.
So after that, like like I said, I love Mason Taylor. I love his story. Pause. And I think he got the tools, but I think if they do that, they might bring some noise, man. I think
Well, rumor,
I think they bring some noise and you know what I mean. Get the sell some tickets, man. That should be looking like Boys to Men reunion, man.
well, some rumors have been circulating because Andrew Richardson just got permission to seek for a trade too, so he could possibly go to New York. I don't know
Mm.
where he's looking at though. Think
That,
about it,
that,
he just got benched. He just got benched, and him and Justin Fields played the exact same way.
I'll say
It
this.
wouldn't make sense. I don't know.
I'll say this. Fields doesn't have the arm like AR. AR can throw that motherfucker 100 plus yards, but that accuracy is shaky. You know what I mean? That accuracy is shaky. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But do I think he could do better than Jay Fields? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
He wouldn't be
But
timid running. I'll give him that.
oh no,
Justin
no.
Fields last year was timid like a motherfucker to run. And
The only because of situations though. Like it'll be like 3rd and 10. We're like, hey, why don't you run? He ain't gonna do it. If like 2nd and 5, he'll think about it too long. But by the time he thinks about it, it's already the play already dead. He trying to spread the ball out to his receivers, but the problem is that again, the Jets offense only got two sources of how they gonna get to it. Either Brees Hall gonna run that ball probably 4 or 5 yards, maybe less than that, or Garrett Wilson gonna have a curl route, or he gonna have to spark a fire under the Jets' ass in order to fucking go. So it's only one major piece on offense where, hey, we're gonna get going. That's Garrett Wilson. Brees Hall ain't bad, but the problem is that there ain't no line for Brees to run. How can he show what he got if he ain't got no line? Can't do it.
I'm telling you, man, I think honestly, I think if they can figure a way, some way, somehow, and to, I say this: if I was them, I get a quarterback, and I figure a way to all my picks I got. I put Marvin Harrison and what you call it together, Wilson. You'd be cooking with fish grease.
They ain't gonna come on. Cardinals ain't gonna go for that, man.
They
They got
got a
no
lot of
number one.
picks. The Jets got a lot of picks.
But the Cardinals ain't gonna go for that. They want somebody back. If it's gonna be getting Harrison, you're giving up Wilson to get Harrison. Unless the Jets draft somebody that they want, they still got to throw in some pieces. Like today, they just traded away Jermaine Johnson for Keandre Sweat. So
I know they was talking about looking at your boy, and I don't know, man. We got somebody at the job is a big Tanner McKee fan, and they was talking about Tanner McKee going to the Jets, and I said Tanner McKee better not move, man, because it's a lot of cats, man, with your team that think Tanner McKee is the second coming to Tony Romo off the bench. You know what I mean? And I think that would be a bad move for him. I think he's a quarterback number two, man. I think he's a backup quarterback.
Tanner McKee, because I know exactly what to talk about. Tanner McKee is a glorified backup. Right now, I would not make him a starter. I would not trade him anywhere because honestly, if he goes anywhere else, it's going to be a bum team where he can start, but they're not going to win anything. Because where are you going to go? 'Cause everybody right now, except for probably a couple teams, got their set started. So unless you're about to put him on the Bengals and hope Joe Burrow gets hurt again, you still got Joe Flacco over there. So he ain't gonna start even over Joe. They gonna trust him. So I get some that person thinks that Terry McKee is probably something coming of Tom Brady or whatever it is. Man, I'm gonna just let that die, man. He's a good quarterback, but he's not going to change a franchise. I don't think he's franchise QB. He's a bridge player. That's why I say he's a bridge player.
There's a lot of cats that feel he can take them do there, take them do there. That's a lot of cats think, man.
Wouldn't do it. He ain't no Nick Foles for us, man. Just Tanner McKee.
So there's a lot of cats that think like that, man. Though and I let cats live, man. But well, you know what I mean. And I just think, man, this drive is going to be a lot of fool's gold, man. I think it's going to be we're going to find the cats like John Ross the second in this drive to hit a real high speed and you know what I mean. It's going to be a couple of them cats get fool's gold with this because it's supposed to be a super deep wide receiver drive, and when that happens, it's going to be a couple bumps. It's going to be a couple bumps. It's normally only like three good quality wide receiver come out every year. Maybe four. Like only one player surprised me. It was that guy, Lad McConkey. I think
McConkey.
Yeah, Lad McConkey. I think what he did his first year, I was like, damn, I didn't think that boy had that in him. He did it in Georgia, but Georgia ain't the NFL.
Yeah, it's gonna be some surprises, man. Honestly, I didn't get to watch the college season as much, like to, or really not like that at all. But if we're talking about the combine, I don't believe in combine because combine you don't have pads on, you don't really have situations happen. You need to see them on the field because at the end of the day, that's where the real pressure is. That preseason game, the actual season game where it matters. We need to see them on the field because the combine is just okay. Well, that's for general managers and owners to be like, all right, he looks great, he's fast, but when you put them pads on, man, it's a different beast.
It's a couple,
So
like you said, it's a couple cats you like, damn, this motherfucker ran slow.
Mhm.
I say this about people. It's route runners and the speed guys. Andre Johnson was not the fastest motherfucker, but he would kill you. He would kill you in them
On top.
yards. You know what I mean? So it's a difference, man. And
Larry Fitz. What? It's a bunch
it's
of
not about
dudes.
speed all the times, you know. It's not. So it's gonna be interesting this draft, man. This combine. Um, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen though. Really interested to going to happen, man. College football right around the corner, so I'm getting happy about that, man. That's where people make money, man. That's where people make money. The college games get you money because it's always, mostly always, the motherfuckers run the score up.
Absolutely.
You ain't gonna see a 13-8 game.
Nah, I'm like you won't at all because they end up being one of those games where if it is 13-8 by the fourth quarter, they don't put up 20 points apiece.
And the motherfuckers gonna put the backups who gonna try to score because he got some ass waiting for him after the game. So you gotta look at. I can't wait for that, man. But what else we got to talk about, man? What other topics you have, man?
Man, I want to talk about the state of Cleveland, man. I want to talk about it, man. Come on, man. I would, but I'm not going to.
Fool's gold, man.
Fool's gold.
It's fool's gold, man. It looked it. I'm telling you, Donovan Mitchell was dunking this shit. I'm saying, who is this? Who is this nigga right here, man? He doing alley oops and shit. He like kissing Coco Jones halftime and shit, kissing my baby mom and shit. I'm feeling some kind of way, man. I'm feeling some kind of way. But it's been a rough stretch, man. Couple games. It's been a rough couple games, man.
Listen, it's only been rough because some of our guys been out. Like I know Donovan didn't play the last two games. I know James Harden's dealing with a fractured thumb. He's gonna play the rest of the season. Ain't smart, but I understand it because April is a month and a half away and playoffs is coming around. Um, we have. I mean, we faced OKC with us having the lesser numbers, but we almost beat them. Though,
But
it's a little
Shea
hard to
didn't
happen.
play, did he?
Nah, Shay didn't play. Nah, but they got Jared McCain over there. They got some man. Don't sleep on the OKC team, man. I don't care if Shay don't play, Jay Woe don't play. They got some hitters over there, man. I don't care what anybody say. Don't sleep on the OKC team, even if Shay's not playing.
Yeah, that's
Speaking
fine.
of speaking of NBA, what happened with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying, Luca? With that,
I don't know, man. Luca been letting me down because I don't know, man. I don't know what this guy doing, man. It hurts, man, because I don't know why he passing up shots, man. Come on, man. It's your team, man. He's doing what AD was doing, man. Don't pander to the old man, man. Be you, man, because after this season, the old man might be not there, man. The old man might.
he looked like Braun back in 2020 when he had an
Oh,
open shot for himself and Danny Green was in the corner. He passed to him for the game. Look at
old
him.
man might hit a canoe and go somewhere.
Hey,
And I don't
I'm
see him
here.
leaving. I don't see him leaving LA. I don't see him leaving LA.
He leaving LA. He coming here.
I can see him going to hang out with Steph.
Golden State?
I can see him playing a little baseball.
And nah, they got the same team.
I can see him.
They got the same team.
They like that shit. They like that shit in the Olympics. I can see it happening.
Yeah, but think about it, KD to sign that new contract because it's supposed to be three people. It's supposed to be Steph, KD, and Bron. KD just went to Houston for that contract. Steph just signed. I think after this year he's done.
I
I think
I I can see that nigga taking the minimum. I can see him taking like a little 30 piece.
I'll see him going to the Bay, man. I see him going to the
Ah,
Bay. He
and
going
I
to the
gotta say
Bay.
this, man. Kerr, man. Steve Kerr, what are you doing, man? Kaminga. I know it was the Wizards the last game, but you could have hit a nigga 17 points, 17 minutes, I mean. Cause we all seen he had a bag, man. I'll say that one thing about it. I always knew he had a bag. And not to let him unlock it. Some players are just players, they gotta create their own shit. Just get out the way. Not everybody's a spot up shooter. You know what I mean? You just
Mhm.
ask Kyle Culver, hey man, make your own shot. That's not his game. You know what I mean? Some people just spotters.
I think Kaminga, he definitely had a great first game with the Hawks. Will not take that away from him. What I will say is this though. They did give him time to grow, but they wanted him to be in that Draymond spot. But not everybody can do what Draymond does. Like Draymond is a facilitator, he's the anchor on defense. Not everybody can fit that role. Like Draymond literally said, "I want to be the best screen setter for Stephen Clay" when he was on the team. Who not Kaminga Young? You don't want to do that. Nah, give me the ball so I can show y'all what I can do. And they've been having problems the whole year trying to JK.
I,
The
I,
whole season.
I gotta say this though, man, but that team right there, oh, the light skinned boy, the light skinned sniper, man. I don't know how to pronounce that motherfucker's name, but he's a young boy. What's his name? He got a little pointy nose, light skinned boy. The
Ice King, what
wing,
team he play for?
the Atlanta, the wing shooter. He's a shooter.
Ice King got shooter. The only person I can think that's light skinned like that is Dyson Daniels or Jalen Johnson.
No, I'm talking about the Hawks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm talking about the Hawks.
It start with a Z. His name.
Oh, Zetric or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he on the bench. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
yeah.
He
They,
can hit it.
they got some firepower, man. They got some firepower.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think I like what they got, man. It's Atlanta, man. Nobody was playing Atlanta, man.
Nah, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. They could probably get a number one though. I mean, they developing a number one in Jalen Johnson. I see him coming out being that because of how the team is structured right now. But if they can really convince somebody to come over there and say, "Yo, just be a number one over here," and it could be an older guy, it could be a younger guy, however that kind of goes. Because honestly, what they got right now, all they need for real is just a point guard.
Ja, Atlanta boy. SRT Ja.
Mm,
SRT Ja.
that could be a good spot. Yeah, I mean, him going to the East probably best for him. I don't think staying in the West is going to really do him no service. Memphis ain't doing shit.
SRT Ja to the rack.
He could definitely, yeah.
Lemon pepper wings all day in Magic City.
Yeah,
God
yeah, yeah.
damn.
I see y'all going to the Hogs possibly, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that'd be nice, man. That'd be nice for him, man. That'd be nice. Um, yeah, man. I just think there's a couple teams that are going to need to after this playoff run because we going in closer and closer to the playoffs. It's February, March, April. It's out of here. It's playoffs. How many contenders do you think really are contenders right now? Give me like two teams in the
I'm like,
East
okay.
and the
All
West, and not OKC for the West.
right, so just one team from the West and then two teams from the East.
Yeah,
I gotta go out East. I'm starting with the East Conference first. Um, real contenders, I'm gonna be real with you. Detroit's been putting out this might be a season where Detroit shows that they're that real contending team. They play, Cade, how he's playing, and the team feeding off of that and growing off of that, man. They gonna be some real contenders this season, especially heading to the postseason. Uh, I mean, they were being bottom of the barrel 2 years in a row to now being the top. You know, what I mean, you can't that's really OKC. Not the same team structure, but how they went from the bottom to now being the top of everything. So I say Detroit. If they can get their act together, they can honestly pull it off. The Knicks, from starting lineup to the bench, you can't tell me that roster is not a complete roster from the starters to the bench. The only issue is that they got too many guards. And I remember I was watching one of their games. They had Jose Alvarado in, Jalen Brunson, somebody else, but he's a guard. Now I was like, man, that's a small lineup. That's a small ass three. But they won the game though. You know what I mean? So I can't hate. But if the Knicks can really pull it all together, I seen Charles Barkley and Shaq say something about Cat saying he need to be more aggressive. Charles Barkley said he know how to play basketball as far as being that dominant paint force. They can get it all together though. Because the only thing I don't like about Cat is that he's not aggressive as far as like, yo, give me the ball. I want the ball right here. He's not aggressive like that. He wants the ball from the top of the key, and that's where he wants to operate at. Not saying he can't operate from the post, but he's pulling post phase. He might back you down into a little hook here and there. He's not a dominant post player as far as scoring, as far as defending too. Because sometimes Cat has those shaky moments where if it's a guy like Jalen Doran or Embiid or Jokic, and I get it, those are guys. I get it, Embiid and Jokic are those top guys, but they need him to be that aggressive force if they're going to make a deep postseason run. Because the Knicks' roster, as currently constructed, I don't see why they won't be ECF Finals team. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Okay.
As far as out west, of course, we're excluding the Thunder because that's already built there. Obviously, the only other team that we can say is San Antonio. I mean, it's the same way for me. I feel like the Knicks, but Wemby's aggressive. Their roster constructed is young, nothing but young. I think the only older players on there still is Harrison Barnes and De'Aaron Fox. They got rid of Sohan early on in the season. I think they released him, but as far as that
Hold
roster
on,
goes,
we
man,
got a question, man.
go ahead.
What's your favorite football team?
Oh, the Eagles, man.
Gamer boy. You already see it's the evil empire, the Patriots, man. The evil empire, man. And man, make sure you hit the subscribe and like button, brother. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, go
But
back to say what you were saying, man.
yeah, but San Antonio, how they're previously constructed, like I said, they're young. I mean, that boy Dylan Harper coming off the bench, making 15, 14 points, good. Castle, man, he's really starting to grow into his own now. I wish he was more consistent scoring sometimes, but it's hard when you got, again, everybody's young and hungry. You know what I mean? So it's really hard for him to get going sometimes during some games. You know, obviously you got Wemby. Hopefully the big fella can stay healthy for the postseason because I know past couple seasons he's been short because of the fact that he's been injured. So he's missed out on some awards that were his. He missed out on the playoffs because of it sometimes. And I just hope that this season we can really see playoff Wemby, the playoff Spurs again. I think that franchise definitely made a turnaround from the past couple years that we've seen them. Definitely, definitely went through the draft to get most of their guys too. So those are the teams that I feel like are going to be real contenders. Now there are some of them coming up. Plus, I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, but we're not real contenders. But if I had to say honorable mention for a contender, it might be unfavorable, what I'm about to say, but Boston. Boston is number 2 right now, or number 3. They don't have their main guy. Not they exploded that whole roster.
They said he might come back.
Hey, sit down.
He said he might come. You know what I mean?
That shit down.
S. Curl says he might come back, man. He might come back.
Listen, we all see. Well, y'all seen because I was in a sperm cell kind of just floating around. Y'all seen what MJ looked like in 94, 95 when he tried to make that comeback bullshit. Sit down. Just
No,
let them up. Let
this
JB.
nigga younger than MJ when but anyway, man, he got his championship earlier. I gotta say this, man. I wouldn't want him to come back, man, because they don't got enough team, man. They don't got enough team. That big play is soft now. They don't got. They
But
got rid
look
of
how they
Porzingis. They got rid of Al
drew.
Harford. Uh,
But look how they play. But look where they at. Like everybody had the Boston Celtics being in the lottery this year because they blew the team up. And the
and
fact that number two,
I gotta put respect. I gotta put respect on that coach too, man, because
Jones,
everybody thought, he couldn't really coach, and he inherited the team, but you still gotta keep it afloat. You still gotta keep it afloat, and when your superstars not playing, you really gotta coach in.
he's been doing that. And they are number two
So there's a
East.
little difference, man. I'm saying this. He's really developed it. I don't know what the coaching staff developing the young guys they did get, and like it's got this one nigga. He got no eyebrows. When he comes in, he put effort. You know what I mean? He got the other guy, the little tall. I don't know what his name, Husser or whatever his name.
Sam Hauser.
Yeah, he play with a hustle. You know what I mean? So the players you got are kind of on the younger side. You got to develop and get something out of it, out of your rotation. And
Oh
they
yeah,
get
shout out to Peyton Pritchard. Oh my
they,
goodness.
you know what I mean? They get that the ounces out of there, out of their players in, man. So that's something you got to count in. You know what I mean? Nod your cap. You know what I mean, to that kind of stuff.
Mhm. But who you feel like are the two teams East and obviously the one team out West that as real contenders?
I would, you know what I mean? I'm hopefully, I want Anthony Edwards and that team to figure a way to do something, man. But I just don't see it. Like, only thing I don't like about Anthony Edwards, he keeps a mouthpiece, but
Uh,
he can't get through the motherfuckers, man. And that's the only thing I hate about is trash talking. You know what I mean? You could trash talk, he smack niggas on the ass, but you can't get out. You can't get a Western Conference championship, and you had opportunities to do
yeah, definitely the one year they lost to Luca. I think that was probably the best year they could
it.
have
Yeah, that year
definitely.
it was up. You know what I mean? But they couldn't do nothing. But I think they gonna have to figure a way. Because I always say this, Julius Randle, man, is I think that Rudy Gobert move probably was the worst thing they could have done because it handicapped them. It handicapped them from getting any post point. They can't get no. You can't get no points.
That trading for Rudy, I think at the time period, it made sense for them. They need because I think they want to put a partner with Cat during that time period. But now we see with Julius Randle, it's not working because Rudy can't score in the paint. That's the issue.
And nobody fear him on the
Defense.
pick and roll. Nobody fear him because he can't really put it on the court.
Yeah, even defensively, I see too many people go at Rudy like he's not. This man won DPOY what 4 times.
But nobody
People
fear him.
like when we think about DPOY, you look at like the White Howard, you think of the Ben Wallaces of the world, you think of people like that. Like people used to
And I gotta say
fear
this,
going in there.
I would take a prime Dwight over him any day of the week.
Oh yeah, I think anybody would. The White can give you 20, 10, and give you 3 blocks a game easily.
And low key, he give me a couple assists.
I mean, 3 assists ain't that
2010.
much.
I seen in 2010 he gave a nigga a couple assists.
And
He had like
that's
6
three
when
and a
Coke
half,
out.
man.
You know what I mean? I gotta say this, man. What he done? What he done with that Orlando team? And he took the mop buckets, them old mop buckets. I gotta be real with me. I gotta real. People need to put Van Gundy in more respect. What he got out that team to take him to the finals with Petrus, Turkoglu, Jameer Nelson, and JJ Redick, and them kind of cats, white chocolate. You know what I mean? I can go on and on.
Mhm.
That says a lot. You know what I mean? That says a lot. Because the white was dominating. I ain't gonna lie, he was dominating that year.
But can we say Jeff Van Gundy? Yeah, Jeff, right, or Stan that year? I forget. They both coached. And to me,
Stan. Yeah, Stan.
Stan. Oh yeah, to me, the problem is for me with Stan Van Gundy, right? He reminds me of Mike Brown. The white is our vocal piece. Everybody just stay around for the pass out, right? I
But
don't think Mike Brown's a good coach.
ooh,
So I
that's
think
a,
Stan's
that's
not a good coach.
that's another move.
So it,
If what you call it could have went to
who?
if Ant Man didn't take that money and he went to Florida with Ben Carroll,
Oh yeah, the Magic. Yeah, I mean,
ooh, that's horseradish, man. That's horseradish and a one chip challenge. That would be a problem.
that's a young duo. That is a young duo who can run for a long time.
Because
I
Ben
definitely
Carroll,
understand.
man, he's a bucket. That man
Oh
is a
yeah,
bucket.
yeah. Listen, I respect his opinion, but him getting the All Star nod, I think he did. Um, who else you have over Ben Carroll in the East though for his All Star? Because I give everybody says MPJ. He's having a great year. Not gonna deny it. I should have been a starter, but Ben Carroll, right? We understand that MPJ is a great player, but he's playing for a franchise who's not gonna win. Paolo has made the Magic playoff contenders for the past 2 seasons without fail. He actually took the Boston Celtics, who won a championship the year before this year. Well, sorry, last year happened. 6 games, 5 games. So that goes to tell you, and even you, if you ever watch the thing on Netflix, they got the starting five thing, right? JB talks about it. He's like, yo, this Magic team plays physical. These boys don't stop. So that's a young, gritty team. And then they add Desmond Bain to that. But in this hypothetical, we're talking about Ant-Man going there, or let's say Powell goes to Minnesota out west. Move him to the three. That'd be a crazy team. Because how you gonna stop Randall when he goes in the post? Because Powell gonna sit outside. And then so is Ant-Man. And Ant's already shooting crazy threes as it is now. So imagine that going on. But the only thing I say is that if they were able to keep Cat, I think that they kept Cat with that squad and not let him walk or get traded to the Knicks, I feel like they had a better team.
I think so too, man, because that team is just that team right there, man. It needs some more. It needs some more households, man. It needs something, man. And I feel sorry for these teams that just waste the prime of their players, man. Like Jalen Bronson. He's another one. Like he's so fucking small, and he's already up there in age. That motherfucker got to be like 27, 28, maybe 29.
I think the problem was that him going to Dallas with Luca was when it was like, okay. So when he finally got traded and got to be on his own, he's like, all right, I can show y'all what I can really do. Like when you playing with a star player, unless you are a bucket, regardless if they're there or not, you ain't gonna be able to show what you can do on the court. You
Yeah,
know what
he's
I mean?
29. Yeah, he's 29.
So yeah, so I mean, I feel like if he didn't spend those 4 years in Dallas, or the 3 4 years in Dallas, he probably would have been showed us what he can do. You know what I mean? So, but he's still hooping and doing his thing now. It's just he got to spread the rock a little more too, because he got Big Cat down there. You you got Cat, you got OG, who's hitting threes and definitely having a better season. Um, Josh Hart, Jordan Clarkson, like I said, if the Knicks, if I don't see the Knicks in the ECF this year, or even in the finals this year, I think that they probably gonna try to blow that up.
Do you think Halliburton gonna come back to his All Star status next season?
Not even close. It's not because I don't think that he can't give you 15 and 10. Think it's the fact of the matter is that out east with the
No,
Pacers
I'm
and
just saying. You think he can be able to come back to be an All Star? You think he can go to All Star caliber? You think that ankle, that knee's going to tear him up that bench?
again, you see how that man plays. He's a pick and roll guy. He's 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 not. I'm not saying he's CP3 New Orleans. I'm not gonna say CP3 Houston or Clippers. He's CP3 now. That knee is torn up, boy. So his speed gonna be mess.
I think that medicine is a little bit
Uh-uh.
different, man. I don't think ACL is the same ACL of the 80s and the 90s.
And listen, the purpose they might give I give out ACL tear, and he ain't been the same since then. Is Derrick Rose.
He had
Shout out D
multiple.
Rose.
He had multiple.
Yeah, listen, look, shout out D Rose, but he wasn't the same player that he was.
He's not
So,
explosive like D Rose though. That's not his game.
oh no. No,
That
that's all I'm
nigga,
saying.
that nigga didn't dunk. I've seen him dunk maybe twice in the league, man.
Oh yeah, Tyrese, yeah.
Yeah, Tyrese is a shooter, boy. He give you a little finger whirls. He's not going above the rim.
Yeah, but I'm just saying mainly because how he plays, right? He's a pass first guy, so he's a passer. So pick and roll actions, man, it's not going to be how it was when they went to the finals that whole season, right? Even that season, you can say, oh,
Damn,
Tyrese
man,
had last
they
season.
broke that team apart too. What happened to what you call it too, man? Miles Turner been quiet as a bitch too, man.
He went to the Bucks. I mean, what do you expect? You playing around Giannis. But I'm not saying that because Giannis don't pass him the ball, but listen, when you go from a small market team to another small market team and the main star is out, and then you got a guy like Cam Thomas who comes in and stuff like that. Miles Tournament, listen to me, Miles Turner's never been the scoring big type for me. He's been the outside guy. You know what I mean? So he's a black Brooke Lopez. That's Miles Turner. I ain't talking about prime Brooke. I'm talking about now where he just looking to shoot in the corner. But the problem is with Miles Turner is that again, when Giannis is so paint hungry, you guys sit outside, but you gotta hit those shots too. I think Miles Turner's averaging what, like 9, 10 points right now? It's Giannis ain't played in about what, like a month?
Yeah.
2 months? Oh,
There's a couple young boys though. I gotta say this in the NBA. There's a couple young boys right now. Like, I love the game. Harper's son.
which
I
one?
mean, the one who played for the Spurs.
Dylan, okay.
Dylan. I think Dylan's good, and I'm looking forward to. I like that boy McQueen, man, for the fucking New Orleans, the Pelicans. Big body Chevy, man. That motherfucker don't care, man. I think I like it. I've been liking what Jordan Poole been doing with them, man. Jordan Poole right now playing like he's on a 10-day contract.
Got to.
He been sparking that shit up, and that's one thing I gotta go back to Golden State now. If Draymond didn't punch that nigga, that team be different. That punch changed that whole franchise, man. I'm telling you, man. That changed that
Man,
whole franchise punching that nigga like that, man.
listen, Listen,
Because they
Jordan
haven't had
Poole.
nobody off the bench to score like that boy since, man.
If they did have it, they let it go too early. Johnny Kaminga.
Yeah, so man, so sometimes, man, you gotta just chill, man. You gotta chill. But man, anything else you want to talk about, man? We about to got any more topics you want to put out there, man?
Um, man, I want to shout out Con Kneppel, man. He's showing out over there in Charlotte. I don't know what the situation is over there in Charlotte is going on because the speculation around Lamelo Ball and how they gonna probably move him.
Oh,
But Con,
come to
yeah,
LA. Come
yeah,
to
they thinking about moving
LA.
that boy.
Luca, and
Listen,
ball pause. Luca Ball be crazy work.
listen, man. I've been hearing a lot about the spectacle of him possibly getting moved next season. Um, it'd be dumb, but they say, man, like next one up. Because he's been benched a couple of times this season, coming off the bench. But I know he was low injury at some point. So he's had to come off the bench because of like mid restriction. But there are a couple of times where he's been healthy and he got benched.
And I think
It
it's a
wasn't too
couple
hot.
teams. We talk about that. It's a couple teams gonna move away from a lot of stars. Sacramento, they're gonna break that shit up. DeRozan probably gonna be released in the summer.
Against I
Zach Levine probably gonna be gone. Like there's a couple cats gonna be moved, man. There's gonna be a couple cats gonna be out of here, man.
listen. I just need one cat to come to the good state of Cleveland,
Nah,
play with
nobody
the
wanna go.
Cavaliers,
Nobody
man.
wanna go there, man.
Just come up. Listen, look. Think about it this way. If y'all ever do this, if y'all listen to this podcast, right? You in the East. Everybody say the easiest way to get to the finals is going where? The Eastern Conference.
You got it. You got it. I think you had to move the Afro nigga, man.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you had to move. One of them, Evan Mobley, one of them got moved, man. For that,
Moving Mobley. We ain't moving Mobley. We not moving Allen. So if we
yeah.
do, I'll be very shocked. We ain't gonna get nothing crazy out of either of them.
You know what? I gotta say this too, man. Before we get out of here, I think that Boozer boy is gonna be a top pick. The other boy, the oldest
Yeah.
boy.
Hey
Yeah, I
Cameron?
think. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a top pick. And
Nah, yeah.
you know what I mean. I think what you call Baby Arena's gonna be leaving this year, man.
Ain't Elijah gonna leave this year?
I think he might, man. He's been averaging like
It
20 plus points, nigga. What the fuck else he gotta do?
I say play another year. Only reason why I'm saying that because look at all the guards coming out this year. You got Peterson if he decides to come out. You got Dent who you said like killing it. So I would say wait another year
And
and come out
Petty's
the
son,
next
man.
year.
Pet's son, nice. Pet's son, nice. Pet's son, nice. It's a cup, man. I'm telling you,
There's a lot of
these
guards
son,
coming out this
these
year.
son duos, man, been surprising me, man. Like, like these offspring kids been balling mainly. You know, I haven't heard Wagner, Dewan Wagner. I don't know what happened to that nigga, man. After Kentucky, that nigga been quiet.
Listen, he's supposed to come out. I think what the one Wagner how old now?
Yeah, that
I,
nigga.
I think same age as me.
Yeah.
He's supposed to been come out a long time ago.
But
Just
I gotta say this. Gilberinas, man, his offspring crazy work, man. Them niggas some combat, them niggas some Navy SEAL shooters, man. Even his daughters is a bucket. You know what I mean?
yeah. Listen, I knew Lodge was nice. High school, I mean, he kind of did what not exactly what Gil did when he was coming up, but he kind of took that. All right, I'm gonna do on my own thing, kind of carry my teammates with me. But seeing him playing a college circuit and seeing what he's doing, I don't see him not being a lottery pick. at least. I don't see him not being a lottery pick, but there's so many college kids coming out. That's why I say wait the year, be ranked number one, and then come out. Let's play one more year, at least.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Remember, he a shooting guard, point guard. Yeah, think about it. He a shooting guard, point guard. How many teams really need a shooting guard, point guard? You know what I'm saying? So he gonna come into this draft thinking, all right, I'm gonna come out. But like I said, you got Peterson, who's the same thing he is. You got Dent, who's the same thing he is. You got guys like Cameron Boozer coming out. He's gonna come out. Him and his brother definitely coming out this year. If not, he's just probably gonna come out. And then on top of that, you got the Isaiah Evans that's on that team. So you got a lot of guys coming out this year who are top stars in the college circuit. He's definitely a top star, but wait next year. Come out next year where you can be number one, dominate, you know what I'm saying, USC, and then come out next year into the NBA. Come out now is going to be at best late first round or second round we looking at.
And
So
I gotta say this too, yo. Dominique Wilkins' son
ooh,
is a problem too. That nigga got hops. that nigga got Jake Wilkins. He got hops.
hey, listen.
That nigga highlight reel. I don't know. I think he probably say college though, but it is. I don't even know about Shaq. Shaq's son been quiet too. Shakir.
Yeah. Listen, man.
It's hard,
listen.
man. It's hard, man.
Listen, not everybody's blessed. It's that's the problem too. We all compare the sons to how they like LeBron, right? We all compare him to LeBron. You ain't gonna get that same player because they ain't
I
the
gotta say
same.
this. I
You know what I
gotta say
mean?
this. The little nigga got hops. I get that shit to him.
Who, Bronny?
Yeah, I think he improved from last year. I'll give him that to him.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely think he definitely improved way better than he was. Like I think last year was just the fact of coming from what he went from, um, and then having to come play the NBA, style because he's killing the G. He killed the G last year too. But going to the actual NBA floor, you know what I'm saying? People are like, hey man, listen, if I can get your dad, I'm gonna get you. And there's times where he stood people up. He's like, yo, you're not going nowhere. Like I remember the clip with Wemby. Now they
I
called a
think
foul on him, but he stood Wemby up.
I'm thinking I'm gonna say this. I think you gonna have a late like spur, like Chauncey Billups. A lot of people don't remember Chauncey Billups. When he first came to the league, he was like, yeah, it was kind of like, you know what I mean? And he gonna pop off. I could see him, man. Stamp it. I can see him making some defensive teams.
I can't see him not being on Lakers no more than starting.
I'm not saying he's gonna be all star,
That's
but I
it.
can see him making the defensive teams like
Oh no.
like I can see him making an all NBA team.
See him making an all NBA second team. He
I'm
needs
talking
to
about all
be started
defensive
off.
team. I'm talking about all defensive team. I'm not talking
Oh yeah,
about.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm
That's what I'm
talking
talking
about
about.
somebody being scrappy, like a Marcus Smart kind of guy.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being that guy. You just got to work on your shooting. That's the only thing that stopped Marcus Smart. That fucking shooting
hmm But
and his
again,
playmaking and his fucking playmaking. That shit. Oh man, I remember that one year he went against fucking Golden State. He had all them turnovers, cost him the game. But he could be that kind of guy. That's what I always thought he could be. A scrappy guy like the baby glove. I guess.
see it. Only question is that can he do it with the Lakers or can he leave for somewhere
I
else?
think he's probably gonna be leaving. I think I could see him leaving. I can see him leaving because LeBron gonna retire. I can see LeBron retiring. So then they gonna spend his money. But before we get out of here, man, Oh man, the NFL draft, the draft combines coming up. Baseball summer, spring was it summer? No, spring league. Spring,
Yeah, it's
spring,
spring ball
spring,
right now going on.
spring.
So
So spring going on. We got what else coming out? College football coming out spring.
mhm.
UFL's coming up. Um, that's about it, man. Maybe some lingerie football. Please bring that back. Let the people know where they can find you. We out of here, man.
All right, you can follow me on Instagram, man. Jace was the underscore 23, man. Pleasure to, be on the show, man. Tune in every Thursday, man, 9 o'clock.
And it's just like that. And we're out of here.
Uh,
Good night. Thanks for watching the Crash Out Sport podcast. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you later, Mitches.